Yes, this is Seattle, but this is not Gran Turismo, this is Assetto Corsa. Wanna know more? Keep watching! Greetings petrolheads and welcome to romrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing and to It's a Mod world where we check different mods for different sims to see if they add to our enjoyment. What you see me driving here is Seattle. Not having played Gran Turismo ever but being a friend of Simcates, I'm gonna check if the translation from Simcate to simulation is interesting and if this track is interesting enough for you to enjoy. I've never been to Seattle in my life, so I don't know how well it shows Seattle, and I've never played Gran Turismo, so I don't know how well it reproduces the track from Gran Turismo. This part here reminds me a lot of, I think it's San Francisco in Grid. This is a typical Simcate track, some difficult parts, some fast parts, all in all not exactly Panama. It has, by the way, no distance indicators contrary to real city tracks. Interestingly enough, I found it quite easy to memorize. I was either lucky or especially concentrated, or tracks for Simcates are made so you can memorize them easier. I don't know. Force feedback is okay-ish, with the track feeling mostly a bit too smooth, other than in a couple of places. I suppose this track brings sweet memories to those who played Gran Turismo in all of its versions like the Barcelona track did for me, and I can very much imagine myself driving here in a Simcate having lots of fun as the track is well designed. Within this Assetto Corsa mod, the lateral forces are a handful, something that surely was not an issue with Gran Turismo, but it can be in a simulation. The mod is easy and difficult to drive at the same time. I'll explain myself. The easy parts are easy and relaxing, while the difficult parts are made more difficult by Assetto Corsa simulating real-life physics. Where GT let you pass easier, Assetto Corsa can be quite unforgiving. By the way, you'll want to change the tire setup, as for some reason the temperature differences within the tires are big. Look for yourself. We start at the repeat after me, start and end straight, that is rather a long left. Then a 180 to the right, a small straight. Don't mind the puddles, they are of no consequence. A 90 degrees to the left, another short straight. An easy left corner and up we go in a straight. Whoop. Whoop, and start braking for the 90 degrees to the right or you'll smash your car into the wall. A longish straight, along right, careful, there's a bump here that may very well be intentional and can unsettle your car. Small straight and 90 degrees to the right, long right followed by a more steep left, another left, and we finish our round of left corners with a 90 degrees one. A straight, an easy right corner followed by a straight, no need to get your foot off the throttle. Careful here, a 90 degrees to the right, and you have to brake in time or you'll smash the wall. Keep your wheel pointed to the right as there's a chicane, right, left, short, straight and a left-right combination. Short straight and 90 degrees to the right. Short straight and take the left or you'll end up in pits. You can take the left right here quite straight, but careful with the lateral forces. And we are back to the start and end straight. With regards to the driving feeling, this mod is as well done as the Barcelona mod, which I enjoyed thoroughly. The track in parts reminds me of real-life Macau and Grid San Francisco. One thing I can clearly say is this was unmitigated fun. As I said, I don't know how much it looks like Seattle. The Barcelona track looked very much like Barcelona, and otherwise I think it could have been a little bit more detailed. There's things missing, there's things that make it a little bit too plasticky. Overall, it looks good, it's nice to drive, I didn't find any errors. For the look, I give it 4 eyes out of 5. Racing is a lot of fun here, as it was to be expected. It has to do a lot with the design of the track, but the AI line is also quite good. There was only one small strange error that I had in one race, and it's nothing to write home about. With regards to racing, I give it 5 cars out of 5. It's fun to drive here, even if the tarmac is a little bit too smooth. There are a couple of bumps, and of course the design is well done, but the design doesn't have to do especially with the mod. Not having played Gran Turismo, I don't know how well it copies the design of the track in that game, but it drives quite well, and be careful with those walls. For the driving feeling, I give it 4 wheels out of 5. This can be very well a track that you race against friends that either have or know Gran Turismo, or that want something easier to drive than a real-life track. We at RomRom agree that if all GT tracks are that much fun, then we should save enough money for a console and for the game. If you don't have or don't want the money, don't worry, we have more tracks sharing the joy of sim racing, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until the next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium. Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.